The Ontario is in town on Retro Night. We'll talk about that. And then it's El Paso coming in on Sunday on Wild West Country Night. As always, you can go to their website, San Diego, sdsockers.com for ticket information. But what do you say we bring in our 6 p.m. guest, the Sockers' very own Travis Pittman. Travis, welcome in what is your KUSI debut. How nervous are you sitting here right now?
I'm pretty calm.
Yeah, you look pretty chill. How, as an East Coast guy, you grew up in Northern Virginia.
Northern Virginia, yeah.
How are you adapting to the West Coast lifestyle?
Beautiful San Diego. I'm happy to escape the cold, so.
Yeah, I bet. Well, let's look at your bio. You have a pretty impressive resume in that you've played a lot of different kinds of soccers, both indoor and out. Do we have the graphic? There it is right there. The thing I want to call your attention to is the variety of leagues you've played in. Do you have a preference being indoors or outdoors?
I like both equally. MASL and USL and MPSL, they have their perks. So
right now, you're indoors. Obviously, you're playing with the Sockers, and you guys are on a 4-match winning streak. Is there anything more fun than playing on a winning team that is winning?
Absolutely not.
Explain why.
When you're winning, locker room's good, vibes are good throughout the practices and the team. And
every joke is funny, every prank is humorous, and the ball is always bouncing your way.
Yeah.
Tell us about the team chemistry. What makes you guys so good?
Team chemistry is great. The locker room's great. Just the team in general. Everybody talks to everybody. There's no prima donnas per se, and we all get along well.
All right. Yeah. We talked briefly about in the 5 o'clock hour with the Cholos new manager. I don't know if you know Oscar Perea. You probably know of him internationally. We were talking about the rise of soccer, its popularity in the United States, and would it ever become one of the big 4 sports, maybe moving one of those out. Take a listen to what he had to say, and then we want to get your reaction. Before soccer is in that big 4 conversation.
I think it's growing.
Is it there now?
I think it's in their way. And America has the World Cup on the 2026 already. I think it's going to be a great boost as well. And the league is growing, and many things are growing. So I think it's in the way.
So, I mean, you just see how the ratings are for NBC with covering the Premiership. I'm starting to see, when I go out and about, I'm starting to see kids wearing foreign uniforms that I don't instantly recognize. Is soccer, by the time the World Cup comes back, is it going to be a big 4 sport?
I hope so. I think you've seen the change, especially from, say, my parents' time in the 60s to now. I'm hoping, I think the culture is changing where kids go out and, they're playing soccer in the street a little more, like I've had the chance to witness in Germany and European countries. So I think we're in the right direction.
The U.S. team is training down in Chula Vista. You were, as we showed on your bio board, you were in the under-14 team, the under-16 team, the under-18 team. You're part of that culture. You know the embarrassment, the program experience, failing to qualify for the World Cup. How do they make that not happen again? Better players or better coaching, or was that just a fluke?
I think it's a fluke. I mean, I don't know. I think Jurgen, he was there for so long. I think, if it's a sinking ship, he dies with the sinking ship. But, I think they went to Trinidad and Tobago, and that's always going to be a tough environment to play in. So, I mean, it could have gone either way. But I think it's going to be a greater positive, the fact that we didn't qualify in the years to come.
So you think it's going to prevent that disaster from happening again?
I do.
Boy, I guess you're automatically when you're a host country, but still a disappointing performance, failing to get out of the pool play would put the national team back, would it not?
Yeah, I mean, I hope we do our homework, and I hope we learn from not making it or not qualifying. So back to the drawing board. I think we'll make the right changes as a nation with U.S. soccer, and I'm confident next World Cup will be ours.
You played high school soccer, right?
I did.
Were development academies the rage yet, or was that before your time?
I was actually the second year, and I was fortunate to be a part of DC United's organization, and we had the really great team. We actually ended up losing in the academy final my second year.
So you could play high school? You could do both?
I did both, yeah.
Are you here in San Diego? You're not allowed to do both.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
I mean, the development academy, it's come such a long way. Say with my older brother, who's 7 years older, high school soccer was the the it thing. That's where everybody got their looks. So I definitely like the academy. You get the best players in the area, and they're all competing against each other. So I hope nobody gets overlooked.
All right, so Friday you go for number 5 in a row against the Ontario Fury, and you're breaking out these beauties. You probably don't realize what gems these are. This is the retro night. This uniform harkens back to a day when the Sockers were virtually unbeatable. We're not showing the matching shorts because if you go with the shorts they wore back then, you're going to be showing a lot of leg. Are you comfortable with that?
Personally, I am. I don't mind.
But poor Childs.
I work on these babies.
Childs is going to hate it, man. So, wearing a jersey like this, obviously, it means a lot, right?
Yeah, badge is heavy here, and that's why everybody wants to play here. So,
are you aware of the Sockers history?
As I've been here, I did a little homework before coming, but every day is a new day to learn more history.
All right, so that's a 7 o'clock start on Friday. You'll be wearing these, and folks will be getting one of these posters, and so that's cool. But then on Sunday, 5 o'clock, 5:30 start, it's
Hey, do it.
All right, it's cowbell night. We said we'd run it. Go ahead, roll the tape.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
So I'm sorry, man. I suspect you're going to be hearing. Well, this. If you're winning, you won't mind this. Huh?
I won't mind it. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the family atmosphere. Well, by the way, there's going to be a mechanical bull. Have you ever been on a mechanical bull?
I have one time. It didn't end well.
So obviously that's for the fans. That's not for the athletes.
No. Knowing me, I can't land softly like that guy just did. So.
Talk a little bit about the family atmosphere that you guys have created and why it's such a cool thing to go to.
Yeah, the kids have a blast. The kids are on the field before the game when we're introduced, and the families are all together in the stands. They're all cheering, and win or lose. Well, win, everybody, it's a great atmosphere.
Before we let you go, we have to, researching our guests, we go through all your social media sites. Could you please explain this picture we're going to see? How old are you there? Is that a mugshot or?
It's a headshot, it's a headshot.
So that's a lot of lettuce, dude.
23. This is glory years right there.
Oh, no, 4 years ago? All right, so we're going to throw the graphic up. You have a double header coming up in that you're playing Friday and Saturday. Sell some tickets. Tell the people why they should come.
Oh, fast-paced, entertaining, skillful, a lot of goals. Yeah, and it's just entertaining. And the cowbell.
All right, so Travis Pittman, thank you. I hope this is the first of many visits.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Travis Pittman, everybody. That concludes our 6 p.m. newscast. We'll have a bunch more coming your way, including that bid for Zoe Johnson as she goes for the section record in saves in girls water polo. That concludes our talk. Back to you guys.